YNW Melly officially released today. Here's why.
Happening, bitch. What's up?
What's up, bro? The Florida boys in the building.
Okay then, bitch. Yeah.
I can tell you getting hella money.
Young rap star YNW Melly has been locked behind bars for almost a whole year. After all this time, recent good news has his fans on their tippy toes waiting for what's next. Today at Lime Report, we're going to be explaining everything you need to know about this, one detail at a time. So be sure to watch until the end. You won't want to miss a thing. Before we jump into this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword MELS to enter a chance at winning our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. As we already know, YNW Melly was originally arrested and put behind bars after being blamed for the 2 unsolved passings of his friends. After fighting his case and working as hard as he possibly can to prove he's not guilty, it seems the time has finally come. Ever since he was locked up, the young star has been portrayed as a demon for the crimes he was convicted of. But for all those people that were quick to judge, I think it's time to take those judgments back. In March of 2019, Melly pled not guilty to the charges. Ever since then, family and fans have been awaiting his trial date. YNW Melly has been waiting behind bars for almost 9 months, and finally, things are getting better for him. The young rap star hasn't only been locked away from the free world, but also his favorite place, his recording studio. Rumors say that YNW Melly has been preparing future music for his release and is looking forward to continuing his musical journey. I know, another rapper behind bars. Let's not get it twisted. Melly's story is a lot different than Tekashi's. Stay tuned as we get into more detail on this topic. As months have passed, YNW Melly's trial date is closer than ever. With that being said, we're looking forward to Melly being released from prison. It's been too long. It's safe to say the rap industry misses Melly. Many people still continue to think Melly is guilty of his friends' passings. I guess we'll have to wait until his trial to find out. Stay tuned as we get into the truth behind Melly's interesting story. Your opinion about this situation might be changed after this. Melly mourned the passing of his 2 friends publicly, posting a picture of them together on Instagram with the caption, "They took my brothers from me over jealousy. I know y'all watching over me. They want to see me break down and stop, or in jail or a box, but my still need me. Their parents need me. Their family needs me. Till we meet again, my twins." Melly's lawyer, Bradford Cohen, issued a statement on the rapper's behalf in the wake of the event. He's sad. He's upset, obviously, he said. Those were his best friends. A few months later, in early January, Melly was arrested on 2 misdemeanors in Fort Myers, Florida. This arrest produced his viral smiling mugshot and would turn out to be the first of the year's legal issues for the rising star. Keep watching to see just how crazy this story really is. The following month, on February 12, 2019, YNW Bortland was arrested in Texas. Police blamed him for YNW sack chasers and YNW Jervy's early passing. He was extradited to Florida the same day and charged with 2 counts of homicide in the first degree and 2 counts of being an accessory after the fact. Melly turned himself into officials in Broward County the following day after returning to Florida from a concert in Washington, D.C. Hours prior to his arrest, he posted on Instagram, addressing his fans, saying, "To all my fans and supporters, no, I did not get locked up in Washington, but I am turning myself in today. I want you guys to know I love you and appreciate every single one of y'all. A couple of months ago, I lost my 2 brothers by violence, and now the system wants to find justice. Unfortunately, a lot of rumors and lies are being said, but no worries, God is with me and my brother Bortland, and we want y'all to remember, it's a YNW family. I love you. #free us." Melly received the same first-degree charges, filed under his legal name, James Maurice Demons. The Miramar Police Department issued a statement announcing the arrests of Jamal Demons and Cortland Henry, aka YNW Portland, and said that their investigation had concluded them to be responsible for the untimely passing of their friends and for attempting to cover up evidence of the crime. The investigators released court documents that detail the police's claims. Let's run through some of them before we get any further, so we know what we're working with. 1. There were no reports of shots in the area where Bortland claimed the incident had taken place. 2. Phone records and surveillance footage contradicted where Melly claimed to have been before the incident. They also go against the route that Bortman describes taking to the hospital. 3. Forensic evidence from the actual site of the event concluded that only one vehicle was present, and they claimed it was the bullet-riddled Jeep Compass that Bortman drove to the hospital. 4. Police say Melly and Bortman shot up the car after the fact to match the story of a drive-by from the rear passenger side. 5. The autopsy showed that the bullet struck and departed from left to right rather than right to left as Bortman had originally told the police. 6. A .40 caliber shell was found on the floor of the Jeep under the back left seat. Police say video evidence puts Melly sitting in that seat prior to the event. 7. The autopsy also revealed that the shot that collided with William, aka YNW Sack Chaser, came from less than 3 feet away. 8. Police also say that the two drove around with their deceased friends for some time in what the police called a calculated effort to establish their versions of the incident. The state of Florida also highlighted Snapchat messages sent between Melly and his girlfriend 2 weeks after the incident. In them, he said, "Dis, saved my life. He coming everywhere with me 'cause of them. Come grab him. It's my fault you forgot? I keep Bortman with me 'cause at the end of the day, he did one of my relays in my life." Police say the comments are suspicious and that he is referring to covering up the recent crimes. The judge denied both Melly and Bortman's bail due to the nature of the alleged crimes and ordered them not to contact each other while in jail. Prosecutors have said that they will seek capital punishment in this case. Melly entered a not guilty plea on March 5th and demanded a jury trial. That's how he ended up in jail for the past 6 months. Now keep watching to find out why he'll be getting out soon. On May 30th, Melly's lawyer Bradford Cohen filed a motion with the courts to set Melly free on bond, pending his trial. Cohen stated that Demons was not a flight risk, pointing to the fact that the 19-year-old rapper turned himself in the same day he learned a warrant had been issued for his arrest. Cohen also pointed out that the artist's entire family and community were in South Florida, and that he had no plans of abandoning them. If he wanted to run away, Cohen argued, then he would have already done it while he had the chance. Melly has never voluntarily missed a court date, and so there is a strong possibility that the motion will bear fruit, despite the gravity of the charges. Melly appeared in court again on July 11th to officially add a few more defense lawyers in preparation for his approaching trial. While he was in the courtroom, someone took this video of him. Melly is seen smiling at the mundane court proceedings, and the video is captioned, "I'll be home soon. I'm smiling because God is with me. Melly." Between his lawyer's hard work and his positive attitude, it's not hard to believe that Melly might soon be free to await his trial in the comforts of his own home. November 13th will mark the 9 full months he has spent behind bars. That's not the longest stretch he's ever done, however. Melly spent a year in jail when he was 16 for an incident close to a high school. Apparently, Melly fired 3 times at a group of people. While nobody was hurt, it was enough to put him away for a year. During that time, he wrote "Murder on My Mind," his dominating hit single that has gone double platinum since he was arrested in February. Another incident has also resurfaced from Melly's past. In 2017, an Indian County Sheriff's deputy named Gary Chambliss suffered an untimely passing while off duty. The most common version of events is that 2 groups of people were yelling and firing handguns at each other after some kind of argument, and a stray bullet struck Chambliss 170 feet away. The investigation was headline news in the community and the surrounding area. An anonymous source has told the Vero Beach police that it is common knowledge on the street that Melly and Bortman were both present at the Chambliss incident, and police are no doubt eager to get more and more information that they can use since the case has still gone unsolved. Captain Tony Consolo of the Sheriff's Office said that the police believe one of the 2 rappers may have fired the decisive round. Perhaps given their current situation, they may be able to shed some light on the case. He said, "The idea that the police need that information from Melly is good news for the young star. While helping detectives close an old case won't get him out of jail scot-free, it could certainly help his chances when it came time for sentencing if he were to be found guilty." Bortlands has said nothing to prosecutors and investigators, according to the courts, and he will not serve as a witness during the trial. His refusal to cooperate can be seen in one of two lights. Either he is guilty and won't say anything against himself or Melly, or he is innocent and does not want to fall victim to a false confession. If Melly can secure some good faith with the court by helping out with the Chambliss case, and if the judge believes he will stick around for the trial, then there is no reason not to believe his lawyer's motion for bail won't go through. As everyone knows, it can take a long time for cases, especially big ones, to get to trial. If the motion is denied, then Melly could sit in jail for years on end until the proceedings are done with. The reasons the prosecutors gave for capital punishment in the case are 1. The acts were specially heinous or cruel. 2. The acts were committed in a cold, calculated, and premeditated manner without any pretense of moral or legal justification. 3. The acts were committed by a criminal gang member. The police department said that they are behind the state's decision 100%. As fans of the young rap star here at Lime Report, we're hoping for the best and truly look forward to Melly being released and making more music. Let us know what you think about YNW Melly's case in the section below. Also, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword MELS to enter a chance at winning our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway.